If you're coming into Pride's Hollow and you head south a ways, you're going to run into Peabody's Grocery, formerly known as Peabody's Grocery. It's been there through 4 generations, 3 hurricanes, 6 robberies, 2 floods, an ice storm, several facelifts, and the distillery fire of '73. And it still stands, serving Pride's Hollow the food that has been served up in countless dinner tables and covered dish celebrations, marking just about every tradition in life, marked by food. Because where we come from, those important moments are signified by something like a congealed salad. It brings back a memory of the Thanksgiving when Junior passed down into mashed potatoes. The whiff of ham, bringing back the blessing that Easter that Vernetta caught her padded brassiere on fire. The scent of fried chicken waiting for you on homecoming Sunday. And those warm biscuits that were so good they made you want to smack your mama. And the green beans that left a sheen of lard gloss on your lips for days. It seems every good memory has a meal attached to it. And grocery stores are where it all begins. And like most grocery stores, Peabody's does more than just sell food. For example, if you had walked in yesterday, you would have walked into Peabody's right under the sign that says, at Peabody's, we share meals, we share life. And you would see Edna over to the side. She'd be Edna DeWitt with 1 T, shuffling through the produce and spritzing the fruit. Edna retired 5 years ago, but still keeps coming back. Every day except Thursdays and Sundays, bingo and church. And if you have your eyes set on an avocado, look out, because Edna DeWitt will give you a full dissertation on how to pick out the very best avocado. It may take you 20 minutes. But you can rest assured that Edna is right. Some folks say Edna talks too much. And today's shopper is in a hurry. If you walked over to the left, you would have seen the baggers in their choreographed dance. Eddie, he's the skinny one with the dimples. He works here while he goes to the School of the Arts for dance, so he turns every bagging experience into a production. Paper or plastic, 1 bag or 2. It's our pleasure to be serving you. Sort and bag and twist and drop. Solids on bottom, soft on top. Here comes bitter old Barbara Sue. Just keep smiling, it's what we do. Reach and lower and do it again. When the customer's happy, we all win. Jazz hands. Now let's see, yesterday Star would have been working one of the cash registers. She's the best cashier at Peabody's, but don't tell the others. I think yesterday her hair was pink with white stripes. And I'm pretty sure the tattoo of a kitten on her neck is new. She works at the animal shelter, and we're pretty sure most of the animals end up in her house. She's got really long fingernails that are usually painted black and have a design on them. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack, swipe your card. Do you want cash back? Have a nice day. My name is Star. Would you like help out to your car? Hannah's the floor manager, and she is conducting the symphony. And if you see the short little bundle of energy with bright red hair moving so fast, all you really see is a blur, because that would be Hannah. She's the manager on duty yesterday. Hannah runs a tight ship. She was born for this, and nothing gets by her. This is her symphony. She is the conductor. She's setting the tempo for all of these musicians, making sure each one plays the part, but in unison as this one grand piece of music. And yesterday was Double Coupon Day and Senior Citizen Day. So the concerto was very fast-paced, for sure. You got a complaint? You take it to Shirley. Nobody ever comes to Shirley with good news. She fixes problems all day. Shirley herself is a little self-absorbed. You got something going on, and you can bet Shirley will one-up you. You say you got the flu for a week, Shirley will tell you she had it for 2. You tell her your car broke down, she'll tell you the time hers was totaled. Could you see her as a therapist? You're having post-traumatic stress attacks? Well, you should see this hangnail that I have got on my finger. It's like to be the death of me. And then there's that glass office up top. Everybody thinks Stan, he's the one that works in HR. Everybody thinks he's just up there sleeping all day. But Stan is processing checks, and he's coordinating schedules, and he's dealing with all these little issues that come up every day with the staff. These just aren't employees to Stan, they're his family. And sometimes he believes in them more than they believe in themselves. So that's what you would have seen if you walked into Peabody's on yesterday. Big deal, you might think. As a grocery store. People doing what they do in a grocery store. But then there's what happened that you didn't see. You saw Edna spritzing fruit. You didn't see the old guy in the gray sweater who has been coming every day for a week and getting Edna's expert advice, and he doesn't even eat fruit. He just hasn't had anyone to talk to since his wife died. You see Eddie the bag boy do a perfect pirouette with Mrs. Baker's bag of potatoes, followed by a leap and a bow. What you didn't see was when he walked her and her 4 kids out to the car, helped her load up the groceries, helped her buckle the kids in their seats, and sang to them while she loaded her bags. And then he ran back into the store to find that missing binky on aisle 14. You might have seen Star rolling her eyes or counting the minutes until her break. You might have thought she had 1 earring too many. But what you didn't see was how she knew every customer's name. How she looked people in the eyes and she smiled like she meant it. How she knew that that guy's son had just gotten home from Iraq, or that this lady's daughter had just been made homecoming queen. You may have had a hard time even setting eyes on Hannah as she orchestrated the chaos of a busy day at Peabody, zipping up one aisle and down the other, somehow being everywhere at once. But what you didn't see was how she secretly followed Mr. Sims, who couldn't see very well and was too proud to ask for help. And funny how she always happened to be accidentally nearby to read the labels. You might have grown tired of hearing Shirley go on and on about her problem. But what you didn't see was how she stayed an hour after her shift, just to make sure that little Emily got the right birthday cake. Some people would have thought 3 phone calls from Emily's mother was excessive. Shirley remembered what it felt like to be 6. And while you might not have ever even seen Stan in HR yesterday, he was there watching, listening, hearing the stories of the staff at Peabody's. Because Stan believes that to get the best from your staff, you need to bring out the best in your staff. He listens to their dreams and he helps them come true. He knows that quality is important, but he knows that it's the people that make the difference. So yeah, there's a whole lot you didn't see going on in Peabody's. And while everybody has a job to do, and yeah, sometimes they get tired of doing it. It may be tiring and it may be stressful, and just when you get it right, it changes. But that's the job. And while everybody has a job to do, they still all share one mission, one story, one song that they sing. To provide a great food and shopping experience. The food speaks for itself. The experience is spoken through the people. And they know they make the difference. And if they forget, they remind each other. If you're coming into Pride's Hollow, head south a ways. You'll run into Peabody's Grocery, formerly known as Peabody's Grocery. It's been there through 4 generations, 3 hurricanes, 6 robberies, 2 floods, an ice storm, several facelifts, and the distillery fire of '73. It's gone through many changes, but one thing remains the same. They still share meals, and they still share life. Peabody's is more than just a grocery store. People come here for so much more. You just might not